I know that we all have bad days, and in one of those bad days that I had, I came across this video. This gentleman said that if you think that the price of winning is very hard, then wait until you see the bill of regret. And this one is a generational one. I remember sitting and saying that this is something that happened in my life. A time where you sit and want to regret. I'm not the kind of person who wants to regret their decisions. But at the time where you sit and you want to regret why you met certain people, why you came across certain situations, why you made certain decisions, and you still gave up in life. You gave up in that journey. You turned back and started afresh. Those are days where you feel like they will not come to an end. Those are days where you feel like nothing will happen. But the moment you realize, the moment you get to know what this gentleman was saying, that is the very time where you say that I will go all in. Because what is the price of winning? Yes, it is painful. It's a process. And for many of us, aside from those who are born in families and they're supposed to just inherit the wealth of their parents, there are some that the majority are supposed to be going through hardship. The majority are supposed to be going through a refining. The majority are going to get people who are going to give them a hard time. And that is the time where you're supposed to ask yourself, what is the price of my winning? When you get to know that it is very heavy, think about the fact that the bill of regret is going to be heavier. You will sit and say, why didn't I do this about my life? Why didn't I do this about my health? Why didn't I do this while I was still a youth? Why didn't I do this when it came to my relationship? When it came to my career? You will regret. You'll give it as a life lesson to others. You'll give it as an experience. I'm sorry to say, but it's something that is going to remain in your life forever. It is a story, it's an experience. But you see, the life that we are living in, you're going to meet a lot of worldviews, you're going to meet different people. And if you're the kind of person who is saying that only God alone can help me, now I am not saying that you don't need God. I am saying that you need both God and men. You need the right men in your life. You may not have the wealthiest of wealthy friends. You may not have the right connections right now. You need to think about the value that you hold. If you do not have a skill, start sharpening your skill like a pencil. Work on the tips so that if you're writing something, it leaves a mark. And even if you erase, you're still going to leave a mark. You can learn and relearn, if I am not mistaken. It is something that we need to put in ourselves. You just don't want to go all in because you fear the price of winning. We are all born winners, I believe. Yes, times come and things are very hard. Yes, times come and we want to give up. It is hard to be disciplined, especially if you don't have the resources. It is hard to be focused, especially if you feel like the environment is not conducive enough. It is very hard if you don't have the right people. And if you're not in the right mind, it is the hardest thing. Making that decision is so hard, and people think that you sit and look at someone's life and you say, if I was in your shoes, I could have done this. You don't know why they made the choices that they made. You don't know why an addict is becoming an addict. That is why I stopped blaming people. That's why I stopped complaining about people. You don't know why someone is treating you the way they are treating you. Probably because of their life lessons, because of their past experiences. You need to understand that in this world where we are designed to be stewards, you are designed to be a steward of something. You are a manager of something. And if you have a skill, sharpen that skill, like I was saying. Go for the pain. Go as hard as it can give you. I came across a lady who said that in this life you need to be aggressive. And in being aggressive, you need to be consistent. Don't say that today I am going to focus on makeup and start doing makeup and give up along the way because clients are not coming. and then say I'm going to go to tailoring and design, and then start on tailoring and design and focus on it for some time and give up. No, it may take you 1 year, it may take you 2 years, it may take you 3 years, it may take you four, 5, but it will only take God 1 second to bring your destiny helper. And that day, it is something that comes naturally and it pays off for the past hardships that you went through. It's only going to take that 1 day. And even when you're waking up that very day, you will not know that it's your day of breakthrough. You will not know that it's your day of manifestation for those who do manifestation. You will not know that that is that day. Like any other day, you're going to wake up, and when you wake up, it's going to be a normal day. It could rain, it could shine, but to take a phone call, to take a person, you just can't give up. You need to go all in. In the times where you feel it's too hard, there are times where you will feel like you cannot even eat because of the pain that you're going through. But you need to eat because you need to live. And you need to live because you have a destiny that you are attached to. You have a destiny to fulfill. You have people whom you're supposed to be helping. There are people whose destinies are linked to yours. If you're a content creator like I am, keep on posting. It will take you years, but it will pay off as well. It may not be because of the subscribers. It may be because of someone will just like your video and give you a brand deal. I've seen testimonies of people who say, I haven't been monetized, but companies are reaching out to me and giving me opportunities to do this and that and that. So you need to be aggressive. Like that lady said, you need to be aggressive. You need to be consistent. Keep doing it. People will view, 2 people will view your videos, 3 people will view your videos. You may not even get a like in your video. You may get 2, 3 likes in your video. Who cares? You are sharpening yourself. When it comes to health, go all in. When it comes to your career, go all in. If it comes to your employment opportunities, go all in. If it comes to your skill and value, go all in. I have never forgotten that saying that that man said. And every time I want to give up, every time I am so hurt, I am in pain, I want to give up, I've lost hope, I just can't help it but to feel bad that yes, winning is hard, but how will I feel when I am handed over a bill of regret? That is what pushes me to go all in. That is what pushes me to not give up. That is what pushes me to understand that in life we are all winners, we are all conquerors. And yes, it is okay to try out other things when this one fails, but you don't do it after a short period of time. And you pray about it before you make certain decisions. It's always good to meditate and pray about something. Ask yourself, is it good? Is it going to be helpful for me if I change? Because you're going to go back to step one, and that is something that you may end up regretting. Is it something that you love? Is it something that you can withstand for a long period of time or for eternity? Is it something that makes you happy? Then if you want to switch, feel free to switch. But if it is something that you feel is giving you a hard time, you're making the choice because you have no control of what is happening in your life, then you need to have a second thought, and sometimes you need to talk to someone about it before you make your decisions. Otherwise, yes, the price of winning is hard, but the bill of regret is generational, and it's not something that you want.